There we go. Let's see. Okay, think we got it. There she goes.
Somebody loves you, baby.
There she goes.
Hey,
Hey there, Cherise. Can you hear me? Okay, okay. All right. Well, so let's get started. I hope everyone can see you. Okay,
I'm
so
trying
we're gonna get,
to think.
huh?
Let's get started. I'm sorry if y'all saw my personals. Let me pull my dress down. Okay, here I go. Here I go. I'm
Okay.
getting it together.
Okay. Hi,
Benita told me
Tammy.
don't do this, and I insisted.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Tisha.
Hey, y'all.
Look at us sipping on a tea.
I got my tea. I got my things. I have my mug.
Look
I have my neck.
at that.
I have all of my box with me today.
All right. Okay. So you ready for me to get started? Are you
I'm
still
ready.
you trying to get situated?
Situated. I'm ready. I was born
Okay.
ready.
Okay.
I don't have to get ready. Put me out. Stop. Put me on.
Okay. All right. Okay. So today we are on day 15 of the self-love journey. And let me just read this affirmation to you guys. I just think that this is so amazing because a lot of people don't realize that self-worth really is a you thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And so let me just get right into the story because I have the very own Sharice David with me today.
I'm
And
live, baby. We live. We live. Yay.
so let me just get right into the story so Sharice can elaborate on the story because I actually included her on here on the story for today. So you are valuable beyond measure. Your presence in life is not by chance. You were divinely chosen for this experience. Your uniqueness brings about a perspective that drives the greater good of all humanity. Just your presence here means you have a value. Only you determine what that value is. You are the narrator of your story. You can retell your story in whatever way you desire. Sharice Davis, author of
Oh,
52
that's
Thoughts
me. That's me.
for a Higher Level, Living, says, whenever I experience a moment that I don't like, I immediately start to reimagine it in its best light. That's powerful, y'all. I'm going to repeat that. Whenever I experience a moment that I don't like, I immediately start to reimagine it in its best light. So you have to realign your thoughts. I decide in that moment how it will affect me. I decide what I want the ending to be. When you hold yourself with a high regard, everyone around you will acclimate to meet you there. Go ahead, give it a shot, brag on yourself, pat yourself on the back. Tell yourself how incredible you are. Doesn't it feel good? You get to decide how you feel about yourself, and by doing so, encourage others to feel the same way about you too. So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
open the floor up to Sharice because that's her own one of her own 52 thoughts that I included into this journal. So I would love for her to elaborate on this because she has a special, unique gift of helping you realign your thoughts. Go ahead,
First of
Sharice.
all, this is how I knew I was famous. When a quote from my book in somebody else's book,
Yeah.
I, I knew I was famous. Now I'm just waiting on all my coins to match my fame. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But You know I am such a jokester. So thank you for including me in your book. And for me, you know, just going back to the affirmation that says self-worth is a you thing. For me, that statement in regards to the affirmation is really just about us knowing that our worth is our story.
That's right.
It's whatever story you choose it to be. You know what I mean? And so the thought, whenever I experience a moment that I don't like, I immediately start to reimagine it in its best light. I decide in the moment how it will affect me. I decide what I want the ending to be. And as it relates to self worth, that's really something you can use for any situation, especially when other people are trying to tell you about your worth and about your value. You
Yes.
get to decide in that moment if you're going to make that statement true for yourself. And if it's not true for you, you also get to decide in that moment what the truth is for yourself. And you get to decide how you want to feel about it, right? And what you want to do. Do I want to continue in relationship with this person? Do I want to continue in friendship? Do I want to keep this job? Do I want to keep this man? Do you know what I mean? Do I want to keep these kids sometimes? Because sometimes they,
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard somebody say the other day, being a mother is a mental illness. Listen, we have so many things in our lives trying to define us, right? Trying to give value or give meaning to our life. But you know what I'm really saying in that statement is your whole life is really all about you.
That's right.
Every part of your life, what you choose to do for work, the wife you choose to be, the mom you choose to be, the person you choose to be to yourself, it's all on you. You know what I mean? And we have to make sure that we are empowering our personal selves to make the best choices and the best decisions in the moment. And no situation is a bad situation. You
That's
know what
right.
I mean? There is always something to be learned. There's always a lesson. There is always an action for you to take, whether you enjoy the experience or not. Every experience is just calling you to do something,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
So you don't have to take it as either bad or good. Whatever happens, the real question is, what does this moment mean for me?
That's right.
Right? And so Marianne Williamson talks about miracles a lot, but she says the only true miracle is being able to have a change in perspective. Because when you change your perspective, you get to change what you see, and when you change what you see, your behavior changes, your heart changes, your mindset changes. You know what I mean? And so that's really what I meant by that. It's just really a statement of personal empowerment, you know, and a way to guide your life no matter what role you're
That's right. And listen, like I always say, you are the one who knows how to that like that's your gift. That's your gift that you help us realign our thoughts. Like there's been plenty of days like we talk and I say something a certain way, and you're like, you
in.
don't you say that, you know.
I'm quick to cut somebody off. I'm quick to cut somebody off. Cut their whole sentence statement. Like, no. Like, if you can't say it better, don't say nothing right now.
That's right. That's right. And so, one of the things that I'm enjoying about this interview is because about this live today is that people really get to
Really?
see you at your highest light. Like, you know, you're the author of your book. You've shared your thoughts with us, and some of those thoughts that are in the book, you're actually living it now. You know,
Yeah, thoughts things. Thoughts
Ye-
become thoughts become things. You know?
exactly. So you've manifested the things that you aligned your thoughts to. So how powerful is that? So
And
the reason,
so it's so yummy and yummy and yummy and good and ooh, ooh, makes me
y'all know she is not gonna do right. Y'all know that, right? But she's got a very good reason. She's got a very good reason to have that smile on her face. Okay. But really, seriously,
thoughts become things. thoughts become things, thoughts become things. I can't even reiterate that enough.
Yes.
Whether you choose to think what we would call a positive thought or a higher frequency thought, or whether you choose to think low frequency or low vibrational thoughts, it's all creating something all the time.
That's
And
right.
here's, I think you were there too, but when we went to see Ayana Van Zandt
Yes.
long ago, one of the things she said that stuck with me was that it takes 21 positive thoughts to transform one negative thought. So if you think two negative things a day, that's 42 thoughts, right?
Right.
Come up with to transform one negative thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a I'm an empress. I don't like to work hard.
Yes.
So I'd rather just think on the good things. Ain't that in the Bible somewhere?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Keep focus on the good things, what is right, what is noble, something like that. For
Yes.
the Bible, something like that is in the Bible. But it's true. Spend your time thinking on the good things because it takes too much work to undo what you don't want to experience. She also said in that conversation that it only takes 17 seconds to start manifesting a thought, whether it's a
Mm-hmm.
high frequency or low frequency thought, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I have the mindset now where literally, like the quote is in the book, like I'll stop in the moment and be like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
That experience, that's not true for me. What truth can I find in this experience that will serve me, right?
Right.
And so really starting just cutting myself off. Like I cut y'all off, I cut myself off too, because you
Yeah.
know I'm not perfect and I'm not a monk. Let me take that back. I am perfect, but I'm not a monk, right? So
Yes.
I, I'm not in meditation 24 hours a day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Things that are happening to me at work, as a, you know, as a business owner, I'm encountering human interaction all the time. You know what? In my face, but I love you so much.
That's
Go ahead,
right.
slap me. And after the fact, I'll be like, "Oh, that was wrong. Okay, I have done this." I'm not saying, "Hey, you need to be positive, 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 positive all the time," but what I am saying is the more you practice, the
Yes.
more the muscle for that, and the more that becomes your foundational belief system, the more that becomes your default way of thinking. And when you're doing that more frequently, you really do act like um that's what matters. And just, I mean, I, and it's 2019, and you know, for me, I remember being or feeling stuck at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should have an opportunity here, or the time I try to do something more, it's like
Mm-hmm.
the door is open, always push or stop. But when I got doing the work that I talk
Mm-hmm.
about, it's not that I wasn't doing anything, but how there's levels to
Right.
as I started to do it more and more. I recently got a promotion at work. I've been traveling more than I ever have
Mm-hmm.
from last. Um, I guess I don't know if I put this on Facebook or not, but like I recently got engaged at my partner.
Yay! Yay!
Well, give me all the love tea right here on Love in the Box. For the reason
But it's good. It's around love. It's good.
engaged and met the love of my life and took a dream trip to Bali recently. I
Yes.
mean, came back doing my new job. I'm
Mm-hmm.
hosting my first weekend for my company. It's just like, y'all, we can't be out here scared and playing.
Right. Right.
And we have to You know, my fiance says all the time, it's great that women are talking about the work, but the hard part, the application. And we have
Yeah,
to get to where we start applying the things that we're learning. You know, without application,
that's
it's
right.
worthless.
Got to do the
You
work.
know, so I mean, I don't know how long we're supposed to be on here, but I mean that's offering. Like, do the work. You
Do
know what
the
I
work.
mean?
That's it.
About it. Um, yes. My little bonus daughter has come outside. Look, is trying to get all mommy's attention. But you know, that's the one thing that I would leave you guys with. Like, don't just say you love yourself. Show yourself that you love yourself.
That's right.
Don't partner that you love your partner. Show your partner that you love them. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
Just say doing healing work. Actually do the work. Actually do the work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it be. You know what I mean? And recently, I was being on this train of like, can we cuss on the Bonita show?
Go ahead. Go
But
ahead.
recently, I'm getting this vibe of just like having a good ass time, like
That's right.
having, you know, not thinking that the work has to be hard and
Mm-hmm.
that you're crying every day, and you know, and if you are, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's a time for that in the process,
Mm-hmm.
but the healing is supposed to be fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
So play, have a good time. You know what I mean? Don't take shit too seriously,
Right.
and really love on yourself by being kind and having a good time. Because that's how I really started to do the deeper parts of my healing. You know what I mean? It was through having fun. It was through traveling. It was, you know, when I went to Bali this past trip, I went with 25 people that I didn't know, had never met before. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? But we had the most healing conversations on that trip. People
Mm-hmm.
from London and people from Canada, from all over, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but still were able to connect. So, um, yeah, you know, you have the power to change any situation by the way you think about it, and give yourself the energy and the time and the love that you need
That's it.
first.
That's it.
Yourself first.
That's it. That's
Right?
it.
And you know, people always say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I'm like, no, do unto yourself,
Yes.
then do unto others.
Right.
Let me do unto me. And then when I get through doing unto me, I do unto you. You know, so take care of yourself, have a positive perspective and mindset. Know that you can change in any circumstance and any thought right in the middle of it.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? And have fun. Have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some fun. And the twerking. Things like that.
Okay.
Okay. Did I take over your show? I'm talking
No,
too much.
no,
Tell me what to
no.
do. You know I don't have no etiquettes.
No. No, you good. You good. You good. No, I mean, you really just expressed and really went into detail about really how much self-worth really is a you thing, because it really does start with you. You have to put the
Yeah.
work in for you to manifest everything that you want. So I really appreciate you elaborating on it a little bit further. And as always, I love you. I thank you
I
for
love you too.
I thank you for joining me today. This was awesome. And for the people who couldn't join us today, they'll get a chance to watch it later. And hopefully, we've shared some encouraging nuggets for them. So, if things are not going right in their life, they can start to realign their thoughts and manifest things for them. Because we're all happy for you, your engagement, your promotion. I mean, hey, you manifested those things, by realigning your thoughts. So, that's something to be proud of. And I'm glad you shared it with us. And so for the people that's watching it later, I hope that they get the message that we tried to relate to them. So just thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Oh, and one more thing. Just know that healing don't have to take a long time. Okay, that's my last thing.
Okay. Okay. Well,
That's possible. Get on with your life. Living your best life.
that's it.
Okay, that's now I'm
All
complete.
right. Thank you guys for joining. We're gonna so enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you later. And tell her Auntie Benita say hi.
Trying to get out here to see you on this. She didn't see you on this situation, and she like Riri. She trying to see what's going on. So we're gonna have to call you back.
Yes.
Separate.
Okay.
On video.
Okay.
Okay.
And Tisha says congratulations.
Thank you, Mama.
All right. See y'all later. We're signing off.
Okay, bye.